Hey friends, welcome back to the vlog. Today is Monday. Let me see what today is because I never know what day it is in the vlog. Today is June 16th and today I'm going to be giving you guys a little day in the life vlog. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing weekly vlogs or daily vlogs, but I'm going to try out doing a daily vlog and see how it goes because usually when I do weekly vlogs I get carried away in doing other things, and so it's hard for me to kind of edit those videos, and so I just want to see what it's like to do daily vlogs and see how that goes. And so right now we have left the house, but I wanted to come and share you guys. Today I read Matthew chapter 14, and I just wanted to share this little piece with you guys, and it was just such a refreshing to read it. And so it's talking about John the Baptist, how he was murdered by Herod because of Herodias and her daughter. And then it talks about how after that, then Jesus told the disciples to go to the other side. And Jesus went away into the mountain to pray. And later on, I guess I'll just say later on that day, he went to meet them and he saw that the waters were troubled. And so what I want to do, I'm just going to read it because I want to make sure I get it right, and as the word says, we are not to exceed the text. So just to stay on context with the text, it says, and this is Matthew chapter 14, I'm going to start at 22, and it says, "And straightway Jesus constrained his disciples to get into the ship and to go before him unto the other side, while he sent the multitudes away. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up into a mountain apart to pray. And when the evening was come, he was there alone. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary. And then the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went unto them, walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, It is a spirit. And they cried out for fear." And so one thing I need to go and look into is the part that it says, they said it was a spirit. So my first thing that came to mind was, what is that spirit? Why are they speaking of? When I went back into the text, how it shows like a different word for the meaning. Well, I guess you could say the meaning for that word. It said ghost, and I was like, everybody says ghosts aren't real and stuff like that. So I just want to look into that a little bit more. That's just, I just like to study to show myself approved. So I wanted to go and see, they said, it is a spirit, and they cried out for fear. Verse 27, it says, "But straightway Jesus spoke unto them, saying, Be of good cheer, it is I, be not afraid. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water. And he said, Come. And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw the wind boisterous, or like the wind was strong, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him, and said unto him, O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt? And when they were come into the ship, the wind ceased. Then they that were in the ship came and worshipped him, saying, Of a truth thou art the Son of God. And so for me, it was just so amazing. I've read Matthew over and over again, but it was just a reminder that Peter, when he started focusing on, what his circumstances or the things around him looked like I'm sure it was fearful to see, kind of like a hurricane for me in a sense, all the stuff that was going around, the wind and the waves. It was probably scary, I'm pretty sure. But he took his eyes off of his focus, which was to meet Jesus. And so, God told him, why did you doubt? And so it's just so much, y'all. I got so much out of this. The fact that the circumstances made Peter afraid. And sometimes life can get like that. As a mom that struggles with, or I've been going through, I don't want to say struggle because I believe that God will deliver me from this. But sometimes, I notice when I have too much on my plate that, that's when the anxiety and the panic comes, and it's just so much, the cares of this world. So we are not to focus on the things that are going around. I'm not saying to live nothing matters or whatever, but to not be so consumed with the world. And so back to my little rant. In verse 30 it says, but when he saw the wind was boisterous, he was afraid. So he got, afraid of his surroundings and the thing that was going on. And then he began to sink. And sometimes, y'all, life can be like that when, you just feel like you're so overwhelmed with so much stuff, and it just gets you into a depressive state, or just a state that you don't want to be in. And it says he began to sink. But the thing is, he cried, saying, Lord, save me. And it doesn't say, Jesus waited or anything. It says, and immediately Jesus stretched, I cannot talk today. Jesus stretched forth his hand and caught him and said unto him, O thou of little faith, why did you doubt? And so the other thing that stuck out to me from this text, this part it says immediately Jesus stretched forth his hand, meaning that Peter was close enough to Jesus for Jesus to stretch out his hand and reach him. I was like, when I read that, I was like, it did something to me. Like, I was like, wow, he's being so close. And that reminded me, and I don't remember exactly how that scripture goes, but I can't remember. And also the scripture that says he is near to the brokenhearted, and he's near, knowing, sometimes in our walk, it's like Christ is silent and we can't hear. We feel like, God, why am I not hearing from you? But remember, in the scripture that says he will never leave us nor forsake us, he is always with us, and his spirit abides in his children who love him. So it was just a lot spoke to my heart this morning with this, and I thank God for it. And I just wanted to share that with you guys and send you guys some encouragement. Like, read your Bible. Make sure you're reading for yourself, because if you don't read the Bible for yourself, it's not good, because you can be persuaded by man and unsound doctrine. Just read the Bible for yourself, to know God for yourself, to have your own relationship with Christ, because you can't get into heaven on someone else's coattail. I guess I'll just say that. But read the Bible for yourself. Friends, so we are at Michael's. I need to my chairs and stuff for our table is disgusting, like with the babies and stuff, and I redid this table myself. I bought it off a Facebook Marketplace when we first moved out here to Texas, and that was about 3 years ago. And so it needs to be cleaned and wiped down, and also the covers for the chairs, it needs to be I guess you could say like refurbished. And so I'm coming here to get some fabric, and hopefully I find some. I think I'm gonna do it brown or black. So let's go ahead and hop into this. I like that. Succulent. You want the rainbow one, or you want both of them?
Both of them.
Okay. Put in the basket. Delicious. Got to put them down gently. So y'all, they have these crates right here, and I asked the owner if we can take them. He said we can take them. I can use these to put some plants in them, so I'm going to take these home. Y'all, we finally made it home, and Sammy is asleep, and I'm not getting out of this car. I'm just going to let him nap, and I'm just going to relax, probably watch some YouTube, and then I'll come back. So the sitting in the car relaxing was short-lived. Immediately after, Sophia came in the car and she woke up baby Sammy, which is okay. So we got out, and I'm gonna show you guys what we got from Hobby Lobby. Or was it Michael's? It was Michael's. All right, you guys. So we went to Michael's, and I went to get some fabric so I can redo my chair cushions because they look a mess. So I'll just say that. And I couldn't decide if I wanted to do black or brown. I wanted to do something dark, that way it wouldn't look so dirty with the kids making a mess on them. And so I'm glad I picked this color because it kind of matches perfectly with the stain that I put on here. And so I got this brown. I got 4 yards of it. Hopefully that is enough. And so we got that. And then we got these little ceramic painty thingies. They were on sale, and so Sophia got 3 of them. My husband said he's going to be doing some with Sophia, so that's going to be a fun little project for them to do to keep them busy. And then we ended up going to the farmer's market. We got some watermelon, we got some cherry tomatoes, and we got some regular tomatoes. I got some oranges, and I think that's all I got. And so nothing special. We came back home. I need to get some laundry going, and I'm about to make some pizza dough so the kids can have pizza for lunch. It is 3:01, so they're gonna have pizza for lunch. So one of Sophia's favorite vegetables is tomatoes. She usually likes the big tomatoes, and she'll eat them. I like the beef steak, and she'll eat them like they're apples. And this time she saw some cherry tomatoes, so she wanted some. So I just said, go ahead and grab some. She wanted to get 2, but I was like, no. Let's see if you'll eat these, because I don't recall her eating these much, but she's been grubbing on them. I'm pretty sure they're going to be gone before the day is over. And I'm about to make their pizza, so I might put some on some pizza. We'll see. I also wanted to show y'all, this is I guess this is like, it's called a sequin flyer. It's like a Frisbee, I guess. So she wanted to show y'all that. Here you go, buddy. Oh, wait for Daddy to come help you, or Nana.
Nana, come on.
Alright friends, so I'm about to make some pizza dough. It's some no rise pizza dough. It is by thefreshcookie.com. I found it on Pinterest and I've been using this one. Love it to pieces, like it's perfect. So I'll try to put the ingredients on the screen. If I don't, they'll be in the description box, or I'll link the ingredients or to the Pinterest. I cannot think, but it's quick and easy. You don't have to wait for it to rise or any of that, so it's going to be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly make that, and the kids going to eat that. I have some leftover corn, and they're going to have that, and I have some kind of fruit or something somewhere that I'm going to add to it. So let's go ahead and do that. Easy. In less than 10 minutes we have some pizza dough. That is some Italian seasoning. I know somebody's gonna be wondering or say something. I put some Italian seasoning in here. The recipe doesn't call for it, but I did it anyway. So this makes 2 large pizzas, and so what I think I'm gonna do is separate it into 2 large crusts, and then I'm gonna make some smaller ones for the babies, and the big kids can do whatever they want on theirs because they like different toppings. So that's what I'm gonna do. You can do it. So I part baked my pizza dough for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to put the sauce on it and all the toppings. I've done it without part bacon and it came out pretty okay. I think it came out the same way, but it's just something I do for myself because that's how I'm used to making it. And so I'm just going to put the sauce and whatever toppings I'm going to put, and then we're going to eat. Alright, so both of the pieces is done. I decided to do, this is a barbecue chicken, and I added some ham lunch meat on top of it. And then I got half cheese pizza, and I had some leftover maple chicken sausage patties. And I added some turkey sandwich meat and some ham sandwich meat. And so these are the pizzas. They are perfect. I'm going to go ahead and serve these up to the babies, and that is what they're having for lunch. It's kind of it is a late lunch because they've been snacking on other things, and we had kind of a late dinner, so not dinner, breakfast. But yeah, this is what we're going to have. All right, friends, so we finished eating. I am full and I'm ready to lay down and go to sleep. But, oh, let me put some laundry in the laundry. All right, friends, so, as you guys remember back in the vlog, I don't know if I posted that one or not, but I had planted some seeds and they ended up getting knocked over, and I want to show you guys what they look like. So this is what they look like. There's cucumber, watermelon, honeydew. I don't know which one is which, but there's also a tomato plant down there somewhere. So I wanted to make sure to take that tomato plant and transplant it, but I'm going to try to transplant all of these. But I also thought about putting some, I don't know if it's lattice or trellis, one of them. I always get them confused, but I was going to put it against this little wall and just let it stay there, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I also hate coming outside because it's summertime and the copperheads are everywhere. We found 2 snakes in our yards already. I hate snakes. The other day my husband and Sophia was watching shows about snakes because she's been interested in that, and I was like, y'all gonna have me having nightmares about snakes. And sure enough, I had a bad dream about some snakes. I fell into a pit. It was full of snakes and I just couldn't get off of them. It was just I hate snakes whatsoever, but I always make my husband come outside and check for snakes before we come out here, and just to be on the safe side. And so I'm afraid of snakes. I don't like snakes at all, and so I just always try to be mindful, and they blend in so well with like their surroundings. And so there's that. But I think I'm gonna come out here. I don't have much soil, but I have a little box. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I have a little box, and I think I'm gonna put some tomatoes or a tomato plant in there. I don't want to buy one because I have a whole bunch of seeds, and so I don't want to buy them. But I might throw some seeds in there. I'm not sure. But our yard person came, I think yesterday, and the yard looks pretty good. We have this pool. I got to drain that and clean it because the kids have been out here over the weekend, and it had, I think, like 2 bad storms. And so their trampoline, I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to clean this out. I'm going to pick this up and roll it around. I want to put like my little garden box. My husband has one and he's going to build me one as well. I think I want to put it like right here. This is my nectarine tree. This is my peach tree. It ended up dying, but I have 2 I think it might be blackberry or raspberry or just 2 blackberries. I'm not sure. But I have that in there, and I think I might put that in there because I don't want to plant it in the ground because I'm not sure where we're moving to, but I want to take it with me. And then there's the little grow box. It's right here. And I think that's where I'm going to put the tomatoes in. I'm not sure. And they have the little trampoline. My son came outside and asked if I checked for snakes. And I told him to go do it. He's like, I'm doing something. But yeah, I think I'm going to walk around and check for snakes before I let the kids go into the yard. It actually feels good today because the wind is gone, but the sun is like, it's super hot. It's probably like over 90 degrees. I was thinking about buying one of those little plastic old school blue pools instead of the little blow up. I think it'll be easier for us because this one I feel like it wastes a lot of water because we have to clean it out because there's one of those little flowery trees that falls into it. And so with the little small blue one, we could just empty it out and clean it, and it'll be easier for us. So I think that's what we're going to end up getting for the summer because we're probably going to be inside for the most part, but you know, some days I got to take them outside. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm looking, y'all, and I see some black stuff in the yard. And we had the first snake that we found was I think it was a black snake, and I know they're good, but I just don't, I'm good on it. So I want to clean up this porch, and I want to make I want to clean the porch and put me like a little sitting area. That way I can actually sit down and chat with you guys about the lessons I've learned in the Bible and share, you know, my experience with you guys and be able to have like sit chats. Maybe we could call it Brit chats. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm thinking about doing. But it's hot, and I'm about to figure out what I'm about to do. I need to check the yard, and I'll be back. Beetle.
Man, do you think it's
Beetle?
2 beetles?
It's 1 beetle.
Daddy! Dad, can
Touch
2
it.
beetles for me?
Touch it. Yeah?
Dad, can you 2 beetles for me?
That's a flower.
Oh.
Get Mama. What's that? A beetle? What is that? That? Bug? Bug?
Man, put it in the fire.
Can you say bug? Outside. I was gonna stay out there for a little while, but I think I'm gonna wait until it gets later. It is 4:54, so I'm gonna wait probably until about 8 o'clock, and I might go out there. I'm not really sure, but I'm about to bust one of these watermelons open. We got a watermelon with seeds, and it is crazy how much they're charging for watermelons these days. This watermelon costs us $20, and I'm not a fan of spending this much money for one piece of fruit, but sometimes, you know, it's okay to treat yourself. But $20 is a little outrageous, and it's ridiculous. So some of the seeds that I planted were watermelon seeds, and we'll try again next year. So I also have, so it's some watermelon, honeydew, cantaloupe. I think it's cantaloupe, not honeydew, and some cucumbers and tomatoes. We'll try again next year. But I'm going to try to let those stay there and see whatever happens to them. But we're going to go ahead and open this watermelon.
Eat your last, Brandon.
So good.
Miles here from Walmart, Chris Boy.
Get out of the way. Hey friends, so I just want to show you guys what I'm wearing today. I got this green dress. I got it from Ross or Marshalls. Wait, what? Ross or Marshalls. I don't remember which. Oh, it was Ross. I remember seeing the tag. I pulled the tag off this morning. So I got this green dress, and this is one of my favorites. Vanna told me it looks pretty. And so it's one of my favorites. Green is one of my favorite colors as well. But I wanted to share that with you guys. I know some people are always looking for cheap dresses. I paid $14 for this dress, and that's a good price compared to the going rate of some of these dresses that are like $60 and above. So I do plan on going to Ross and hopefully being able to shop a little and find me more dresses on the cheaper side to stay in my budget. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I just finished putting some laundry to dry. I think I'm gonna fold them on tomorrow, Lord willing. And we're about to head out. We're gonna go for a family walk. I was just gonna bring the babies, but Vanna said she wanted to join us. Braylon, are you coming?
I just took a shower.
Oh, he just took a shower. So we're gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna take you guys with us. So we are back home from our walk. After we did our little walk, we let the kids go to the park and play and burn off some of that energy, and now they are in the tub. And right now I had some chicken breast in the refrigerator and I'm hungry. So my goal is to eat protein and not just, snacky things. So I'm cooking me some chicken. And also the boys, my husband and my oldest, they are doing like a low carb, weight loss journey, fitness journey, thing like that. So it's more of a low carb. I am putting rice in it because they need carbs, of course, but it's not going to be a lot of rice. So what I have is some chicken breast and I think like 4 or 5 zucchinis. So that is what I'm cooking right now, and I am ready to get in the bed, y'all. Like, I am so exhausted. But today's vlog, like, I didn't do much. Because I kind of was like a little exhausted, and so I just did what I could here and there. And I'm so glad that you guys stayed to the end of this vlog. I'm so glad for you being here. Each and every subscriber means the world to me. I thank you guys so much for that. So I'm about to finish cooking this food so I can eat because I am starving. And I use this Kinder's wood-fired garlic. I really like it. It also smells good too, but it tastes good too. So I'm trying this out. So this is the rice that I have. It's only a little bit, and so I'm just gonna throw that in there. That way they get some carbs, and I think they're about to go work out soon. So yeah.